Hi there. We have Drew and Randog here with us.
Yeah.
Um, Drew is one of our authors for the Scars to Stars book launch that's coming out, and it's going to be on February 22nd. So, Drew, I have a couple questions for you, and maybe Randog can answer some too. I don't know, but what just want to tell the audience a little bit about your chapter?
Yeah, my chapter, we named it Spark Among the Stars, I think, or something along those lines. But it's about the challenges that, as a nonprofit organization, that we faced coming into a pretty bureaucratic situation where we work with both veterans and mental health, but also wolves and wolf dogs, and in our hopes to build sustainable communities. And we've hit every kind of bump in the road that you could possibly face, and it's just how we overcame that as a group and as a community, and just kind of how so many stars, so many different amazing, incredible individuals that have kind of sparked along the way, that kind of ignited their star, ignited the star in them, if you will, and that's yeah.
Yeah, and it all started with a dear friend, and I don't know, you can read more about that in the book.
Mhm.
But I also wanted to ask you, Drew, what your experience was being part of this project and community, and what it's like to write your story on paper.
You know, I'm not much of a writer. But it was pretty incredible to have gotten started. I've told this story so many times to get this organization going, and to put it on paper and to really just be able to pour my direct experience into it. Being able to share that with people, I'm really hoping is not only shows the people that I'm talking about in the book, but or in my section, what they meant and what they're capable of, but also anybody reading, that these are just normal people that just decided to, take that extra step, take the plunge into the unknown, and do something that they just knew and felt was right. And I'm hoping that, that again just reaches more people, ignites more stars.
Yes, yes, absolutely. And for those of you who don't know, Drew has an organization called mattersvillevet.org, and it's all about helping veterans transition from active duty to back to the real world. And I think that that transition is so key because it's where a lot of people really struggle. And and you talk a lot about PTSD and stuff like that. So I just wanted people to get a little more context of what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited that your story is part of this book. And I think you're doing amazing things in the world. And I know it's gonna keep growing. So
Well, it is. It's grown really fast, and then some days we almost wish it would slow down. But at the same time, there's such a big need for what we do, and you're right. PTSD is a very common conversation around here, simply because it's so common in our veteran community, and those are the people that we primarily serve here, are veterans that are overcoming that. And creating an environment of positive coping skills for them to overcome that, so that they can get their mind out of the trauma and into the future, and into self care, and everything else that they need to heal.
absolutely. Well, I'm like I said, I'm excited that you're part of our community, and I know you're going to keep doing great things. And for everyone listening, we're going to have a virtual event for our book launch on February 22nd at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. It's probably going to be about 60 to 90 minutes. And we're going to have an Eventbrite link where you can register for free. And all of the proceeds from the book are going to go to the Realize Foundation, which is all about suicide prevention.
Yeah,
So
that's going to be great too. Sorry, I'm going to cut you off, but I'm excited because again, you worked so hard to get this going, and to get that out there. I'm proud of you for this.
well, thank you so much. That means a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take us out of the feed for a minute and just put up a graphic for the book so everybody can see more information about our launch and what the cover looks like. And then after the video processes, I'm going to put the Eventbrite link underneath the video so you guys can join us. We would love to have you. I think it's going to be a fun event. It's going to be a great community for you to be introduced to. And we look forward to seeing you there.